about who the favorite, who the best. They a bunch of stands. Know I'm highly favored cause these fists got me out many jams. They say fight the power, but I got power to fight now. Know we gon' be barking at the way and tell them pipe down. Jab, right hook, uppercut, you see the light now. Now the crowd begging for the KO like right now. Never took an L with my shit up. Fold them like a sit-up. Trainer going pops, Craig, get up. Never took an L with my shit up. Fold them like a sit-up. This trainer going pops, Craig, get up.
Welcome, season 7. Season 7. We got 70 episodes in, y'all. That's a lot of content. Welcome to season 7. Man, how was y'all break, man? Y'all break was good?
Man, wonderful. It was wonderful. I had a time to get on my stuff. I was in Detroit for 2 weeks. I didn't get to meet up with my dogs, so I was working on my mom's basement. But, you know, it's all good. I'll be back November. Thanksgiving weekend. I'm going to stay for like another week. So, hey, we going to catch up then.
Okay, cool. Bet.
So bad.
Tez, you good, man?
Yeah, man, everything's smooth, man. Another day, another dollar, man.
Good, man. Let's get
shout out to the Lions, too.
Oh, yeah. Big shout out to the Lions.
Shout out to the Detroit Lions, dog. We beat the Cannons off the Buccaneers. So
Yeah. And I want to tell people, man, like, people don't understand. People be thinking Detroit fans is annoying, but y'all don't understand. This is the first time any Detroit fan or anybody in Detroit has seen the Lions this good ever. Yeah. So let us have our moment.
We gonna win it this year, though.
Yeah, I think so.
That's our area.
Man, we determined. My only thing is, bro, we gotta contain. What's the Pat Mahomes? Like that's the only thing that I'm like, dog, we got to go to the drawing board and really figure him out. We gonna face that again, and we need to be ready.
It's the refs. Just get some better refs too.
Facts.
What's up,
Pops?
So man, what we miss, man. So what we miss, I'm gonna go. It's good to have G with us. We was let's do the Angel Perez fight. You know, Angel been getting it in. His last fight was a draw, and then he spent the block. So I'm gonna play this.
That real estate, keep turning.
Good body shot, and down goes Rohila. Perez might not need to get into that gas tank. This one could be over right now, and it is a first round body shot knockout. Angel Perez.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
He's something to get up.
One thing I love about that, I love that Angel Perez went to the body. That just shows that, again, he's more technical than, you know, people might give him credit for, and I like that. I love a body shot knockout. I love body shot knockout more than I like a head knockout. I'm not gonna lie. They're a little bit more entertaining than me.
Yeah. Because you know why, that body shot. The body shot gonna hurt, period. It's like no matter what, like a good shot to the body is gonna hurt. Even like if your little like kid or your son, your daughter, like hit a body shot and you ain't paying attention, you're gonna be like, oh.
Yeah.
Perez, man, he gained traction, man. It's all like that was Sean Porter.
Yep, that was Sean Porter. He did that in front of Sean Porter.
Yeah, he did that in front of Sean Porter. And Sean Porter was talking like he knew him. Like he knew of him, so so, man, good. That's good for him, man.
That's what's up, man.
Good so now that boy, he what 10-0, 10-0-1.
Yep,
10-0-1. So he's slowly boiling. He's slowly coming up, and that's one of those stoppages like that you need. Because if he was just a regular Joe Blow, you know what I mean. He fought that was against Rohila. Yeah. So it's not like a big name, but at the same time, it was still like that was a nice move for somebody who's not like got the biggest name, but we like that. 10-0-1, you still get knockouts. Let's keep it moving. I love that.
Yep. And then, man, so I'm gonna show this one, y'all, too, man. Boots Ennis. I'm gonna just show it, man, before we talk about him.
That southpaw stance. There's a sick shot. I thought Lima was gonna land it, but he got caught by Ennis. Beautiful uppercut. He got dropped in round number 1.
As soon as Boots turns left-handed, both of them exchange left hands. Boots landed on the money. Liam was hurt.
What a debut for Boots! Can he seal the deal right away? This crowd is on fire, and so is Ennis, and down again goes Lima! Lima's lucky he hit the deck when he did. That referee was about to step in and wave this fight off. Still plenty of time for Boots Ennis to get this stoppage. Lima's been hit by a Philadelphia freight train. And maybe he is the best fighter we've ever seen. Eddie Hearn seems to think so. And he's just...
No more tune-ups, man.
Hey, man, he called everybody out after that fight, so...
Yeah, he did.
We want. I'm hoping we don't see no more tune-ups, but it was weird though. I was watching it, and I thought he got caught with the left. Cause I always say like when him and Crawford when they switch southpaw, to me it seemed like they get hit more when they switch southpaw. But it looked like he got caught with the left, and then I watched the replay like he caught him with the little sneaky uppercut, and it was like a delayed reaction.
He did get hit.
Yeah, he got hit still. Yeah.
Boots got a chin too. That's gonna save him.
Yeah.
We seen that chin on Boots before though.
Yeah.
I forgot which fight it is. I can't call it off the top of my head, but we was like, man, he getting hit a lot. He still won, but we was like, he getting hit a lot. Yep. And maybe that's just that cycle that we see when fighters are young and they like Floyd, you know, like he's just hitting harder than he cared to be hit, and it's not really a factor. You know, we didn't really see, you know, Floyd like don't touch me later on. So now I'm happy that, you know, he's in that era, and hopefully it don't change. You know, hopefully he just keep on doing the same thing because he's exciting to watch, bro. And one thing I love about that fight was once he hurt him and he knew he hurt him, he ain't like give him time. You know, a lot of fighters, oh, he's being patient, like he hurt him, but he's being patient.
Yeah,
that was Crawford like to say he's hurt, I'm going to get him.
Get him out of there. Yep.
And then he beat the first count and was like, I'm coming for you again. And I'm not stopping. You're out of there. Yeah. I love that because, what's all that respect for? This ain't no name. He just literally beat his chest and was like, hey, like Ted said, ain't no more tune-ups, bro.
Yeah.
When you doing that, when you going out there and swinging the sledgehammer like that and you breaking, it's over. Yeah. He made a statement.
And he gave him 2 cheesesteaks too.
He did.
No cap, man. Boots he went back to Boots' locker room, and Boots gave him 2 cheesesteaks.
Yeah, I seen that, man. That was wild.
And sent him on his way, man. Hey, but ain't that crazy how you can train? Imagine you in the gym getting it in, training, you doing road work, and you get in the ring and you just get taken out like that, dog. Like boxing is mental, man. Like it takes a lot to come back up out of that. Because it was like, bro didn't even get a really chance to sweat, though.
It was it's levels, man.
And what do y'all think? Like when you're like that and you trained that hard and you did all that, and then you get in there with a Boots Ennis, like what's going through your mind? Like when you getting cracked like that and you like, bro, I can't even recalibrate. Like,
levels.
Yeah.
It's levels.
Yeah, man.
You think like, man, who made this match? Like I don't know.
I mean, we all play sports. Y'all ain't never played a sport. And y'all got on the field or the court. And it was just like, man, it's levels, man. And
yeah, for sure. It's all mentality, like you said. But you know, you got that level of grit too. Mm-hmm. When you got the mentality and you got the grit, it's like, bro, we not about to beat them.
No, I'm talking about talent wise. Like you ain't never seen a player and it's just like, oh no, he different. Like,
exactly.
Oh yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah.
I remember. I don't know if y'all remember this. This is an old Detroit legend, man. Y'all know Manchild. Y'all remember Manchild for Pal Football?
Did he have hair?
I remember that name.
Did he have hair? Did he have like braids or something like that, or something?
I don't know, man, but he was different, man. He was
Hey, listen. If they call him the man child, they call him that for a reason.
Yeah, he was different, man.
Yeah.
Man, but he did call out Virgil though. They did say Virgil gonna be the next fight. Virgil versus Boots supposed to be the next fight because Virgil got to fight Lubin.
I'm going with Boots. But I believe it is going to be a good fight. I've been watching a little bit more of Virgil, and I start giving him a little bit more respect because I'm like, dang, he is a little bit more calculated than I thought. So I start giving him a little bit more credit. But somebody like Boots would be like a warm up for Virgil if he's in that mentality. For somebody like Crawford, because at one point Virgil could have fought Crawford, and didn't. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, man, well, I think the boxing community look at Boots like a baby Crawford as of right now. So hey, we about to see, because if Boots go in there and watch him, it's like we know what would happen versus Crawford. Like, I mean, really, it wouldn't have been even worth watching necessarily. So I'm interested in this, and I think Boots for Virgil is a little bit more enticing and a little bit more like on his level than a Crawford. So
okay. Yeah. And then they throwing that around now too. Boots, and they bringing that back up, Boots and Crawford, but
but at the same time, like after you beat Canelo, that's kind of a hard that's hard to even start drawing comparisons on. I mean, it's a little bit I don't know. He would have had a bigger. Crawford, we got to see Crawford being challenged every fight now. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, I saw some Crawford versus Bivol stuff. I don't know if that's true or not. I mean, we would understand that would be a crazy weight difference. But I would want to see Crawford doing that than to come back down messing with Virgil Ortiz. Come on now.
I agree.
Yeah, like, we're probably not interested in that no more.
Yeah. Y'all think he should stay?
But Boots versus Crawford, I will watch that because I'm like, bro, that's a lot of mixing up. That's a lot of talent. That's a lot of angles.
Yeah, as a boxing fan, oh, go ahead, my bad.
No, it's all good.
As a boxing fan, I love to see that fight, but Crawford he transcended all of them other fighters, man. Once he beat Canelo, they not big enough names for him, and I think Crawford just retire or fight. Like a retirement fight, he could fight like a Charlo or something like that. But I don't see him fighting Boots, Virgil. Like they not big enough names for him.
Yeah, and I feel you because I love the Charlos. I live in Houston, first off, but I love the Charlos. But I'm just like Charlo versus Crawford. But when I look at it from the standpoint of both of them fought Canelo, Jermell fought Canelo, Crawford fought Canelo, and when I look at the temperaments in both fights, I'm like, The only thing that would help Charlo out would be more of he's not respecting Crawford as he was respecting Canelo, because clearly Crawford didn't respect Canelo. He was like, look, we finna go in here and we finna scrap. I ain't running. I ain't doing none of that. I'm finna hit you with these skills. I think Jermell came in there more with the mentality of like, I ain't about to get knocked out. I'm about to get this bag and end up getting knocked down because of all that respect. But I think the nature between Crawford and Charlo would produce a better fight. I don't think Charlo would be willing to be like so respectful just because they're so close in race, age. You get what I'm saying? And
they got a backstory, you know. They
got a little backstory as well. Exactly.
Yeah, they got a lot of.
I was just saying, like as a name, namesake, like that's probably the only fighter that make any type of money. That Crawford would want coming back and fighting somebody like Boots. Like the the real boxing fans will love that. I love to see that, but it's just not a big enough fight.
It's not,
and I don't see Crawford doing it. But Boots, as far as Boots and Virgil, man, hey man, I was telling my pops, man, Virgil, that's a hard fight for Boots. That's a tough fight.
It is,
because you can't get, man. One thing about them Mexicans, they hitting hard.
They do.
You can't get hit like that. Like I said, when him and Crawford switch southpaw, I swear they get hit a lot. But You can't be taking them type of punches, type of punishment against a elite fighter like Virgil Ortiz. So
yeah,
I still lean towards Boots, but that's a tough fight for him.
Yeah,
I do think if Charlo was able to see Crawford defeat Canelo and was able to fight Canelo after Crawford, I think Charlo would have fought Canelo differently. I think he would have had something to prove to. I think Charlo would have had something to prove to. Charlo would have had something to prove to Crawford.
Yeah,
you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I agree.
But because he kind of trailblazed that a little bit, he kind of like took it lightly.
Yeah,
He didn't have a real game plan to go off of, knowing that Canelo just went on a blaze and I got the opportunity. I feel like that would have been different, but maybe not, because Canelo was Canelo still. Would have lost to Crawford or not, he's still that. So
yeah,
I
agree with that. I agree with that for sure. Boots. My thing is, like y'all was saying, I got to see more from Boots. That Virgil fight is going to be a hard fight. I went back and watched that Madrimov fight. When Virgil fought Madrimov, man, he got just as much head movement and defense, just as much as Boots has his own. So it'll be a good fight.
I think so as well. Like I said, I definitely respect Virgil way more now that I actually took my time. And hey, if you're a boxing fan out there, stop just talking crazy. Sit down, go and watch these fighters. Because like Tez, he was like, hey, Virgil like that. And I'm like, Virgil ain't really like that. It's easy as a boxing fan to get caught up in like the hype, the marketing and all that. But when you really go and look at the technicals and you start watching, go on YouTube, all the fights be on there. Just watch them over and over again. You will start really seeing, and you can compare the two. And when I start really looking at Virgil, I'm like, all right, yeah, he like that for real. He really is like that. So if Boots think he finna go in there and just knock him out or just like be on like that with him, I don't think that's the case. But I do think Boots actually, I think he wins because they both have really good skills, but I think Boots just has a little bit more like he got a little bit more sauce, you know what I'm saying? And I think he could take the punch of Virgil. Yeah. So I'm gonna let Boots go ahead and edge it out, but I still might be a little biased, but you know.
And another thing, man. Hey, Verge got to get past Lubin. I know everybody calling Lubin out, man.
You right.
Verge got to get past Lubin first. But the only thing I think, another reason I think Verge is a hard fight for Boots because he's just as big as Boots. Boots usually bigger than all his opponents. He's just as big as him. So yeah, man, that'll be a tough fight for him.
I'm glad you mentioned Lubin, man. I want to show something real quick because I don't know what it is, but like I like Lubin as a fighter, man. But like people on like social media, I don't understand the gripe they have with Lubin saying he's a bum. Look at this. For people who hold on, man, the doggone ad is on here. Let me take this off. Look, Harrison Lubin is only lost 2 fights. He 27 wins with 19 KOs, and he's 30. All right, man. So so we know he's fighting Virgil. He beat Ramos, and Ramos is a good fighter too. That's who I want to see Boots fight too. But y'all see these. Well, we know he got knocked out by Fundora, but after that, it was Charlo in 2017. So I just want people to like fall off of him, man. Like,
and Charlo really hit him with like it was a lucky shot, man. He caught him. He caught him. It was first round. He caught him, man.
Hey, that was
it wasn't like Charlo outclassed him or he, beat him up or he knocked him out. Well, he knocked him out, but he caught him, and it was like, all right, good night.
Look at that. I'm gonna have to get that video of that KO again. Like when I mean like shadow realm.
It was like Charlo threw a double jab and he threw a hook to the body, but Lubison ducked and he got hit right on the button and it was over with.
So I got a question for you. Do you think that's lucky?
No, I think that's one of Charlo like signature moves, the double jab. He throw the hook, off the double jab. So I don't think it was. I don't want to say it was luck because I don't want to take it. I don't want to take away from Charlo, but he caught him. He caught him with a good shot. That's all I can say. That's all I can say.
Hey, listen, and that's boxing for you. That's boxing, bro.
Yeah.
But I get what you're saying though, because I'm like, man, that was a win, but it was like a dimensional win where it's like, okay, you hit hard, cool, but like, let me see you box. So we didn't really get enough information from that fight as we wanted. That's what Tez is trying to say.
Yeah.
I wanted more information. Like I wanted the more exchange. I wanted to see it first. But when you bing, ring that bell and there's some little exchanges, and then boom. Like, but my thing is to throw a shot like that, calculate it like that, with that much power and that fast. I said, I think I've seen all I need to see from these two.
Yeah.
But I understand exactly where you're going because it's like, what's the odds? Like, I need to see a little bit more mix up. I want to see y'all boxing skills fair against each other, but it didn't get to that. And that's boxing, bro.
Yep. Yeah. So we got the Keith. Well, we got 21. We can do this real quick. So Fundora and Keith Thurman is off. Man, I was so happy for this. I was like, we 2 weeks away. Keith Thurman not injured yet. Like we having a fight, and then Fundora end up getting injured. They said he was sparring, and I'm like, bro, this fight 2 weeks away. I thought they would be done with sparring by now. Yeah, I thought you would have been did that already.
Man, he probably
pay-per-view, so people had speculations on Twitter. They were saying maybe PBC canceled it because wasn't nobody get no seats, and it was on pay-per-view and all this. Yeah, so
he probably been got hurt.
But yeah,
he probably been got hurt. He was been hurt in the camp. And then just now reporting it because they was probably gonna try to get in there and try to fight it out, but he was too hurt. So
hey, you know what though? Thurman, he got balls for that, bro.
To fight Fundora?
Yes. At that age.
How old is he?
Let's check.
Thurman is what, 34?
I'm sorry. Let me check before because I just deemed him old in my mind because how long I've been watching him. Let me check though.
He owed him boxing. He's 36 years old.
Yeah,
Yep, 36.
Last check.
I mean, I'm just saying, fighting Thurman, somebody who's clearly physically bigger than you, 36 years old, you're not that active.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, you ain't fighting no champions. You have, like, come on. Knowing what he did to Lubin, at one point we would have thought Lubin versus Thurman was a very good matchup.
Mm-hmm. So
it's like, you about to go against Fundora, somebody who, like, really just beat up
Tim Tszyu.
Just beat up Tim Tszyu bad the first time. And then knocked him out the second time. Am I wrong? For Keith Thurman to say, I got it. I'm like, you got some balls, bro.
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
Or you just need that money.
We can blame it on money at the end of the day, but that man got to go put his life on the line for that.
Yeah, that's true. That is
you know what I'm saying? Like that 10, what you gonna do? You gonna make what, $5 to $10 million? Your life is on the line.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so yeah, I get what you're saying because he definitely need that bread. I mean, but if you ain't gonna go in there and just get jabbed and lay down like you knocked out, like I don't see that from Keith. Keith ain't never did that.
Nah.
You feel me? So
yeah, we gonna where we at 24. We're gonna go to commercial break. We come back, we're gonna talk about Danny Garcia's last fight, man.
Yes, sir.
into retirement.
Yes, sir.
And we'll talk about Layla Ali and Shields, like, you know, fight, you know. But
Yeah.
we'll be right back.
All right.
Nothing in this world can stop the sunshine.
We asked a group of scientists, what does it take to make the perfect toilet paper? And here's what they said. That's right. Use potty products, please. Thank you.
Yeah, man. So we back. So Danny Garcia, man. So his last fight, man, and this was he did this out of his own pocket too. He did it with his own motion. He did it at the Barclays Center, and a lot of people was talking. You know, Twitter fools be talking. They was like, yeah, you know, he ain't had no people there, but Danny said he made all that back because, you know, he said it was just him and, like, you know, his promotion. So they did it, and he ended it in fashion. He ended it with that signature left hook. And ended it that way. I'm so glad. I don't care who it was, but Danny Garcia couldn't stop fighting off that after that Lara fight. I needed at least one more. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think he felt the same way. But when I was looking at the knockout, like the stoppage, man, he didn't even throw the punch hard. Like he really like clipped him. Like he really hit him on the butt. And dudes just couldn't recover. But yeah, I'm glad he went out with a bang.
Yeah.
And he's a legend, man. Hall of Famer. So
yeah. I think when you get hit on the top of the head, like in that area, like you said, it was a clip. So the glove looked like it deflected over the top part. We know that's equilibrium. This is going to cause the jaw to go that way.
Yeah.
He wasn't getting up from that, especially from Danny Garcia. We done seen that. And what's the last to leave a fighter? Power. That hurt it.
Yeah.
That hurt bad.
You got that old man power now.
But yeah, it was good to see Danny Garcia like have his own promotions and stuff like that. I feel like that's what you want to do. I mean, he deserved it, bro. We've been watching Danny for how long? Yep. I mean, he fought one of our favorites. He fought Errol Spence. You know, he got beat up, but but Danny been like that for a long time, and just to still be doing it and getting a knockout.
Yeah,
a one punch knockout. It just goes to a test of how hard he hit. Yep. And hopefully, even if we don't get him like back in the ring, hopefully we get him doing some more of his own promotions. So we need stuff like that, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it did seem, I mean, man, I hate to say this. It did seem a little lackluster. You feel me?
Yeah.
From what we're used to. I mean, when you got Turkey, he got concerts and people jumping out the ceilings, and you know, he got movies with the fighters in them before the boxing. I mean, come on, bro. Like going back, that looked like a bare knuckle you be watching them bare knuckle fights.
Yeah.
It looked like it looked like a startup.
Yep.
And so, you know, I'm happy he did it though, because hopefully he can build from there. I'll say that.
Yep. It wasn't worse than that Broner Blair the Fair fight. That fight was terrible, bro.
Yeah.
That production, all that was terrible, man.
Terrible.
I seen some better fights on YouTube than what that was, for sure.
Yeah, that fight was wild.
Yep. And then I'm gonna move on to the next topic, but I'm gonna just say this about this topic really with Shields and Layla. One thing I learned is like if it's not serious, if it ain't no real beef, you ain't gotta make videos and stuff like that. Just kick it, talk about it, because it ain't nothing serious. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing. You know, ain't nobody did no harm to you. Ain't nobody put their hands on you or did anything in your family. Just either go talk about it, squash it, or fight, man.
Yeah, I'm more because they're both fighters. I'm more on the fighter level. I'm like, fight. Y'all both fighters.
Yeah.
Fight. Just like we hold the men accountable when it be, you know, this and this happens, or you know, y'all want to talk. Just like we was talking about, you know, Keyshawn, and we was talking about Haney, we was talking about Ryan when they was going back and forth. We like fight. Some of them made some fights happen. I feel like we got to hold them accountable on the same thing, you know. Yep. Layla want to say, "Oh, she ain't got no class," and she ain't. Look, bro, you're not even fighting. That's like me going up to Shakur and telling him like, "Hey, you ain't got this and you ain't got that." It's like, bro, I can't even fight you.
Yep.
So like, we can't even communicate. So that's why I feel like when Layla dropped that whole video, like, "Oh, this is what's going on," I'm like, bro, but you're not going to fight. If you're going to fight, all that's valid. But if you're not going to fight, then it's like, bro, you did all that promo because it's really what it is, right? You just make a video. I was in her career at this point, and I gave her this. If you're not going to fight, shut up. The boxing, like we rule boxing heads, bro. Like we see all that, but we want to see the fight because that will entice us to watch it and buy it.
Yep.
But you're giving us reasons why you're not going to fight her, and I'm just like,
could have saved that. You could have saved that for a book.
Yeah, bro.
Hey, man,
get out the kitchen, dog.
I look at it like it's content, man. Content. I tell her like this: ride that way and make that money while you can. But as far as her fighting, I don't want to see it. She ain't fought in 10 years, and to be honest, I don't see nobody in the women's boxing history beating Carissa Shields.
Never.
So yeah, man, like I'll just tell her to ride that way while she can, make her few couple thousand off the content.
Yeah.
And because it's gonna run out soon. You know how the internet is. They move to the next thing fast. So
yeah.
Because my thing is, if you that bad, I'm not even asking you to come back and fight Clarissa. Because why would anybody do that? You know what I'm asking? Fight Savannah Marshall.
Yeah, somebody like that.
If you can do that and make it look easy, we'd be like, yeah, the people would actually believe that you can probably scrap with Clarissa, not win. But do that. You ain't even doing that. You ain't even saying like, oh, I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna take a little tune up, and then I'm gonna go over here and fight Clarissa. You're just yapping, bro.
Yeah,
we cool on that.
You know what, bro? She may be stalling and buying time because she training.
Okay, yeah.
Because she asked for like 20 million or something.
And Clarissa went and got it.
And got it fast.
Yeah.
When she probably seen that was like, oh,
this real.
So maybe she's stalling and buying time so she can train hard enough.
And maybe you're right. Because at the end of the day, Layla Ali, somebody showed Layla Ali a $20 million check.
Fast.
What is going through Layla Ali's mind?
I could get more.
Fashion companies paying her that bag? No.
Yeah.
Are those makeup lines and all that paying her that? She got to keep on traveling, doing all that. Who's giving Layla $20 million in one night for 30 minutes?
Nobody. Nothing.
Nobody. Tez, you might be on something, dog.
And she probably, you know what she thinking? She probably like, we could get more. If they can come with that fast, soon as I ask for it, and a couple days later they come in with the money up front like that. Oh, we could get more. We can
you know
get
what?
more.
Make it an exhibition so nobody gets sent to the shadow round.
Clarissa ain't going for that.
Yeah,
Clarissa ain't going for that. Clarissa want that. She want that on wax.
Especially the way
she want her on the canvas though.
Yeah.
Especially the way she talking about Tank. She better not do no exhibition, man.
Oh yeah. She need Layla. Oh, we need that on wax for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So look, y'all, we gonna have a lot of it's gonna be a lot of stuff happening, man. Like the end of this year, like for boxing, man. So it's gonna be two different sides, man. You got the promoters versus Turkey and Dana White. So I'm gonna show this. Hold on, let me make sure this is no, not that one. I'm gonna show this one first. All right, so this is the new federation. This is the new organization. So Dana White revised the Muhammad Ali Act a bit to where it's more in promoters' favor, and they didn't went to Congress and everything, got this passed. So now it's going to be the Unified Boxing Organization, and you can see what it's saying. So the bill allows for the creation of UBOs, which would operate outside the traditional sanctioning body structure, run their own ranking, and crown their own champions. So the sanctioning body is going to still have their stuff. But if you're going to be fighting over here with Dana White, you're going to be under this UBO. You're going to be under their rules. Minimum compensation. This was the thing. They said it proposes a national minimum pay of $150 per round for professional fighters. Y'all read about the I'm gonna let y'all go through that. So basically, this is going to be like a minimum pay. So basically, per round, you're gonna get $150 per round, and that's gonna be your minimum. They ain't got nothing to do with how much you're getting paid. And they talking about having like health insurance minimums and medical exams, and you see enhanced doping. They're trying to regulate the sports betting, and for their belt, that Zuffa belt, is not going to have no sanctioning fees. So it ain't going to be no sanctioning fees or anything, or no ranking. But I don't know. A lot of fighters was like, I don't want no Zuffa belt. Hold on, I got more to show real quick. Let me see. So yeah, I already told you about that. So you see, the bill was introduced to the Republican Congress. So the bill was introduced by two people in Congress, and then you see TKO, which is Dana White and Turkey. They all on board with it, and it's just talking about Nico, and you got fighters who disagree with what's going on. So let me see if get to this one. I think this is the one right here. So we already saw that about the doping and all that, the UBO, the strict anti-betting. UBO would not charge boxers any fees for placement in rankings or the right to participate in championship matches. So basically, it's gonna be two different sides of the fence that fighters can go to. You can stay with your promotional company and still go under the. It's gonna be weird. It's weird how they're gonna. Like I said, it's gonna be a real tough fight. And you see at the bottom it says that the first time national minimum of $25,000 of coverage for injuries and all that stuff is going to be passed. And they said what in 43 states so far. So there's going to be a lot of changes going on in boxing all the way to G back. So it's going to be a lot of changes, man, in this boxing. How do y'all feel this? How do y'all feel about UBO? They're going to have their own belt, no sanctioning fees, their own rankings. They're going to have it to where you get a minimum of $150 per round with a minimum of $25,000 insurance minimum. But just keep in mind that Muhammad Ali has been revised to go in the promoter's favor.
I mean, we knew this was coming, man. Because first fighters weren't fighting each other, and then the business was stopping big fights. It was getting in the way of big fights. So we seen this coming. It only took somebody that was aggressive and had money to come in and take over. But it's gonna come down to the fighters and their loyalty to their promoters and their promotion company, or to what Turkey offering, which is the bag.
Mm-hmm.
We just gonna have to see. We just gonna have to see how it go. I think certain people like Benavidez, like Virgil Ortiz and people like that we talked about.
Yeah,
that's with big promoters already. They gonna stay loyal. But it's gonna take somebody like, Crawford is in Shakur. I can see Shakur going and working with Turkey, and then that'll lead, and they'll make him a mega star, and then that'll lead the next generation into going to that side. So yeah, man, it's gonna be a fight, and I think this might potentially get in the way of big fights again, because it's gonna be people on their side and then people with the promoters. So it's gonna be another caveat that get in the way of big fights. So we just have to wait and see how it go.
Yeah,
I think, and I'm gonna come from a different angle, because I know what time we're living in, and I know the power of social media. I know that in our era, we saw like certain rappers sign the labels and get treated a certain type of way.
Mm-hmm.
And then we saw somebody like Soulja Boy come through and create his own lane on social media and become everything independently. Mm-hmm. I think this is going to cause the era of independent boxers, where we're seeing the Jake Pauls shoot through. We're seeing people, all these YouTubers shoot through. I think this is probably where Tank is getting this notion of, I see what's about to happen. Let me start making a name on social media. Let me increase my social media presence so I could be a boss. I think we about to watch boxing change for the better in some sense, if you're like from a traditional stance. Mm-hmm. But I also can see like Keyshawn. He's a star, but he's not technically a pay-per-view star yet. If he took his talents somewhere else, he could probably be in more control of what's going on.
Yep.
I'm just giving y'all my thought processes on what I would do if I was a boxer with a little bit of clout already. I wouldn't be so eager to conform.
Yeah.
If I'm able to have my own production, my own stuff, I'm thinking I'm going to set stuff up to where I can win regardless of Dana White or not. The other option would be, of course, Turkey. He got the bread, but just depends. I mean, I can go on and on. I don't want to keep on running through my thoughts, but let me know how y'all feel about that, because it's like, do I go the Master P route?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And get it out the trunk?
Yeah.
You feel me? Or do I go and conform to this boxing institution?
I think it's going on. I think for a lot of new fighters, newcomers, I think it's a good opportunity for them. That's what I think it should aim. Maybe it should aim towards that. Maybe like amateurs. Maybe you start off at UBO, you work your way up, and you get a Zuffa belt. Now you're ready for a fight, for a sanctioning body. But it's not like that. But I kind of feel like, man, like, for one, don't trust Dana White. I wouldn't trust him. But for two, I feel like Dana White kind of did this so the UFC fighters can come over and fight in this too. So now he getting money from fighters, and he got these UFC fighters. They ain't gonna get paid nothing. That little minimum thing they said, 150, that's probably gonna be their check, probably with a little bonus. But Dana gonna be taking that, and he gonna be taking from boxers and UFC fighters. They're gonna be both boxing and he.
One thing I also want to say this: we've always been like pro fighter here at Boxing Heads.
Yep.
And any fight could be your last fight.
Mm-hmm.
And so I really don't believe that. I really don't believe like we should be like trying to cut them out in a way like to the point where we're trying to make them conform to do what we need them to do.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like we do want the big fights, but it's a real slim road. You know what I'm saying? Like this is a very delicate conversation we having. So I'm trying to choose my words carefully. But it's like man, if you can make your money, make your money. If you need to get up to that point, don't get stuck in some contract that's gonna have you getting paid the minimal. Because at the end of the day, we don't want to see nobody dying there and just be like, dang, he was under this contract with Dana and he ain't even really get enough money to like really support his people like he should have. You get what I mean?
Yep. And that right there is going to be hard for PBC fighters to leave Al Heyman, because one thing we need to ask Dana White, hey, Dana White, because it's boxing, if that happens, if a fighter dies in that ring, are you willing to pay for their funeral? Are you willing, if a fighter gets injured, like Paul Williams when he got paralyzed from the waist down, are you willing, like Al Heyman, to take care of him, give him some real estate to where he got money in different areas now and make sure he good? Because you can't convince no PBC fighters to come over there with you, because they all got pensions. That's why they're able to retire, because Al Heyman had it to where when they was fighting, a portion of their money he put into a pension. So then when they done fighting, he give them that pension, and that's like their retirement. That's why you got people like J Rock that got different type of properties, and he like thanks Al Heyman. So Dana White, you're gonna have to be on some stuff like that, man, for, you know what I mean? If you really want fighters to come over there, you're really gonna have to be a fighter.
Has he done that for any of his UFC fighters that we know about?
That's a good question. I haven't heard anything like that.
Yeah, we gonna do some research.
So young fighters, keep that in mind too.
Yeah.
Don't just look at the money. Look at, okay, after boxing, you know, what if, you know, I'm young, when you're young and you got your career going, you're not thinking about the end, or you ain't thinking about what if I get hurt and I never fight again.
Yeah.
Think about all that. Is Dana White the person that you'll trust that'll take care of you if your career fall down? That's not for me to say, but that's for you to think about. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. Because we got some youngins coming up, and we know they want to go pro.
Yep.
They be on the channel. Yeah. And we gonna give them exactly what we think they should do.
Yep.
Depending on talent level, but at the same time, like, nah, I don't care what the talent level is. Get paid for putting your life on the line, because you don't know where them hands coming from. Mm-hmm. You don't know where the next hook come from. Because if I would have got hit in the head like Danny just did, old boy, I'd be contemplating everything.
For real.
I just woke up and I'm knocked out by Danny, bro. I'm thinking about everything, bro. Period.
Yep. What about you, Tez? How you feel, man?
Yeah, man. I mean, we knew this was coming.
Yep.
It ain't really too much to say, but it's hard to tell. It's hard to tell the young brother, man, that's coming from hard backgrounds to not take the money. So
that's true.
We know they about to take over. Him and Turkey, they about to take over.
Yep.
And it's either the promoters, they go fall in line, or they gonna get rolled over. So
it's a minimum of $125 per round.
I don't understand that. I gotta read up on that more, because I don't understand that.
Yeah, and even me, I gotta because you know what I'm saying. That sounds wild, don't it?
Yeah,
that sounds crazy.
Maybe that's just the minimum. They get paid to one that maybe that doesn't include their contract and how much they getting paid for the fight. Maybe that's just the minimum. Like, all right, you get, and that tells me, all right, if y'all doing that, how much is y'all taking out of they purse to where you gotta, all right, you get 150. That's the minimum. They said that's the minimum. It ain't.
I mean, what's that debut?
Yeah.
Like your debut, my first round of my pro debut, I made $125 for 3 minutes of fighting.
Yeah, so we
and it's gonna be tough for somebody to do some independent stuff because you're not gonna be able to get the type of notoriety that you need.
I mean, really, yeah.
To have
But it's like
leverage.
it's a views thing, and that's the idea that I was coming from because it's like it's YouTube, bro. If look at Drewski. I mean, I know this ain't got nothing to do with like boxing.
That's a good example,
bruh. He got his own record label now. Like you feel me? He on YouTube. He ain't dropping it on Netflix. He ain't got nothing with CBS or he ain't got nothing with no big people, bro. Millions of views. I mean, over time.
Yeah.
You get what I mean? When you drop that video and it's a decent promotion and it's like, hey, do I want to see Tank fight? If Tank was on YouTube, like, hey, it's a free fight. Y'all just go in there and watch it.
Yep.
I don't know about you, but I'm watching it. And it's free. Tank. I don't care. I don't care if he was fighting Tyra Banks. Like, I'm watching it.
So you got to see the way I'm thinking. Tank kind of a character, like he got flash. He not really outspoken, but his the way he carries, so he a character.
Demeanor.
So if we had somebody like Crawford wouldn't be as big as he is if he was independent.
True.
Because he just fight with his hands. He not really
because he was independent. He was independent when he was with Top Rank.
Right.
Yeah, so and then like you see stuff like that, and then you get more power to the promoters and to the people handling them. So
yeah,
you have Bob Aaron talking about I can't make money off of Crawford. Like, why would that's your fighter? Like, what did you
Yeah, he said that he could build a house in Beverly Hills off of how much money he lost off of Crawford. I said that's wild, bro. From the start, build out from the ground up in Beverly Hills. Wow, that's a lot.
Wow.
From your promoter, from the guy who represents you.
That's supposed to promote you, like
right. Like that's not Crawford.
It must have already been a bad relationship. It had to be.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, we knew this day was coming, so we just gonna see how they play it and how it goes.
Absolutely.
I pray for the fighters. I pray that they can make enough money, like you said, to take care of their peoples and take care of themselves. So
yeah. But one thing we will do here on Boxing Heads, we will expose. We will say something. We will speak up.
Yeah.
We will speak up. Like, because some of them UFC fights, like me and my girl, we be watching like the little UFC fights where they come into the camp and it'd be seasons of it. I watch Usman on there. Like when he was coming up through the ranks, I'm like, bro, he makes so much money off them, bro. He be making series and TV shows and all that. And if they're under the pretenses of that contract, bro, I'm just like cringed out almost. Because I'm like,
man, they see, they think bigger too. You gotta think bigger. Like when he put on them events, he making money off of tickets. He making money off of the food, all the food that's there. And then you got businesses that's around whatever town they fighting in.
Yeah.
They giving him a percentage of, because they gonna have traffic in and out their restaurants and they promoting their restaurant. So
hotels, Airbnbs,
all that. So he making buku money off of these fighters, like you said, and that's why Canelo. You ever heard Canelo when he said, "I get money off of everything." In my fights, I get money. I get a percentage of everything.
That's because he was with PBC. PBC does that because when Smith was saying the back end, people wasn't understanding concessions, all that stuff. You get a piece of all that. That's why,
Like I remember my pops. He was telling me about, my pops. I don't want to put his business out there, but he worked for a company, right?
Mm-hmm.
When Floyd fought, his company had a meeting because Floyd was fighting.
Whoa. Straight up?
Yeah, like they had a whole meeting. And the big dogs was in the meeting, like telling them what they got to do to get ready for this Floyd fight. So these fighters bring in a lot of revenue for everybody. It ain't just the boxing world. It's everybody. If they get big enough, they bring a lot of money to everybody, especially wherever they fight at, like what city they fight in, all that. You gotta get prepared for fight week.
Absolutely.
So yeah, it's a big deal.
Yeah. So we'll see what Dana White do, man. I don't know how he got to Turkey, and I don't want to say he got in his head, but I don't know how that. I don't know what Turkey on. Remember, Turkey said no pay-per-view. Now he charging $60 for David Benavidez and Yar. I mean, which is David Benavidez. I don't mind paying the $60 for David Benavidez because I know he ain't gonna put me to sleep. But it's like, come on, bro. Like somebody in his ear. Send somebody in his ear a little bit. And he just got so much other stuff. And he like, you know what? Quit talking to me in my ear. Just go ahead and like just do it. Just let me know how much money you need. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Dana White.
We'll see, man. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, but before we close, y'all got anything besides that? Anything we missed?
Nah, I just miss Keyshawn being in the ring. I want to see some more fights.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, yeah, I am entertained by, you know, the Detroit Lions right now and everything, but I do want to see some more fights. Like,
yeah,
watching Danny was cool, but like, come on, bring him out. Like, I'm ready.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, we got a couple fights coming up. G, man, we got Benavidez. We got like he said, they switched. What'd you say they switched? Fulton and Shockey?
They put Fulton and Shockey Foster on that Lamont Roach and Pitbull card.
That's in December. So we got a couple weeks. We got a month and some weeks before that happens. So yeah, man, we coming around, man.
Yeah, we coming around.
It's coming. We got Tank. Y'all watching that Tank fight?
I am watching Gary Antoine. I am watching Alicia Baumgartner and Gary Antoine.
I'm watching the Tank, man. I'm more intrigued about the fight now.
Really?
Yeah, I'm more intrigued.
It's on Netflix, man. It's free. Depending on how I feel. But I don't want to see it because I know it's some in the contract.
I want to see Tank versus Porter. I don't care. I don't want to see the circus, but I mean, I'll watch the circus, but I really want to see the legacy fights from Tank, but because I don't think he got that many more left. So yeah, that's what I want to see. But I'm watching it though. I'm a boxing fan. Anybody put the gloves on, I'm watching. So
all right. Yeah. I think y'all just motivated me. I am watching Alicia and Gary Antoine.
That's gonna be good.
Yeah. Then we got the Devin Haney, Brian Norman. What they fight?
They fight same card as David Benavidez on the 22nd. And then you got Abdullah Mason. They all on the same card.
That's a card right there, man.
It is.
That, man. 22nd.
Devin got to fight, man. He got to fight this one.
Yep.
Because Brian will close him in and cut the ring off and get him up out of there.
We're going to see.
Yeah, we're going to see. Yeah. But I got Devin, but we'll wait till we get close to the card to really analyze it. But I still got Devin winning that. But we see y'all next week. Keep it boxing. Keep it in the square circle.
If you taking jabs in life, you ain't got a puncher's chance. Watch me lay these hands like a preacher gained a bunch of fans. Ain't about who the favorite.